Okay, let's laugh at more trade proposals. This one, going to New York, we have JT Miller, Jason Dickinson, Jack Rathbone, and Nils Hoglander for Ryan Pulock and Oliver Wahlstrom. Initially, I thought this was a dog shit trade, but looking at it now, thinking about it more, it's probably not as bad as some of the other ones I've seen. Pulock, definitely a decent defensive defenseman. He may work well with Quinn Hughes, right-handed. Making $6 million for the next 8 years though, and he's 27 years old. And you're getting also Oliver Wahlstrom, a potential top 6 forward. Now, also, you're getting rid of the Jason Dickinson contract in this trade, which is also a plus for Vancouver. Now, the downside, you're giving away JT Miller, Jack Rathbone, and Nils Hoglander. Jack Rathbone being the Vancouver Canucks' best defensive prospect. I don't think Vancouver wants to give up Jack Rathbone, but you may have to add him in to make this work, because I don't think Nils Hoglander on his own would make it go. The only thing is the Islanders, they need defensemen. Why would they give up Ryan Pulock? And you're adding JT Miller, so you're obviously wanting to win right now with your core around Matthew Barzal, I assume. So why would you trade a top 4 defenseman? This would make more sense if you took JT Miller out, added a draft pick, take a draft pick from Vancouver, and have a rebuild in with the Islanders. So situationally, I don't think it's a good trade, but for value, it's not as bad as it seems if you think about it. Also, you're only getting a year of JT Miller if he doesn't resign. I'm gonna rate this one a 5 out of 10. Okay, I didn't just want to do JT Miller trades again. Here is one, again from the Islanders. Matthew Barzal is going to LA for Adrian Kempe, Alex Laferriere. That's Alex Laferriere, not Alexei Lafreniere. Brant Clark, a first, a third, and another first. I don't think Matthew Barzal is worth that much. He's a great player, a fantastic skater. He hasn't gotten a point a game season yet. He's gotten close. He had a down year last year. I think he's definitely capable of it, but this is a huge overpayment by LA. So a top 6 forward in Adrian Kempe. I assume that they assumed the trade Kempe for Barzal, so Barzal could take Kempe's spot. Laferriere and Brant Clark, 2 good prospects. Brant Clark is an excellent defensive prospect. But not only that, 2 firsts and a third. That's so much. Maybe they meant you're also trading for Barzal's potential, but even that, it's not worth that much. You get potentially 2 Barzals with 2 firsts. And just because LA just traded for Kevin Fiala, that does not mean they're done their rebuild. They need these prospects in their system. I'm going to rate this one a 1 out of 10. Now I got one with the Leafs and the Stars. This seems to be a Toronto fan that is very over-assuming the value of one of their players, which, to be fair, there are a lot of skilled forwards on Toronto, but not worth this much. William Nylander is going to the Stars for S. Lindell, Ty Dellandrea, a 4th, a 1st, and a 2nd. And S. Lindell is getting 15% retained. If S. Lindell was to go to Toronto, he would be playing bottom 6 minutes. You're gonna pay a bottom pairing defenseman $5 million a year. Ty Dellandrea, an excellent prospect, probably the equivalent to an early 2nd, late 1st, maybe even a mid 1st. But not only that, a 4th, which is whatever, a 1st, and a 2nd. I think people don't take into consideration the value of 2nd round picks. 2nd round picks can get you a phenomenal player. Thatcher Demko went in the 2nd round. I don't think trading for S. Lindell is a good idea from a Toronto point of view, especially since they're up against the cap wall like every other team in the NHL. And William Nylander, he's an excellent player. He's a point-of-game player, although playing with very good forwards. He's also a really good playoff performer too, and that's saying a lot onto a team that can't make it past the first round. So I think Nylander is definitely worth a first. I understand what they're trying to do here, and it's like they think Toronto is like in a make it or break it situation right now. Like it's their last dance, if you will, even though they haven't done anything yet. Like if they have another first round exit next year, this team may be rebuilding, and they need defensemen. So I understand why you wanted to trade for Essa Lindell. It's just too much. And also, I've said this for like almost every team, but Dallas needs all these prospects and picks. Their team's getting old. Tyler Benn and Jamie Seguin. You fucking moron. Jamie Benn and Tyler Seguin aren't what they used to be. So yeah, Dallas would never do this, especially giving up Ty Dellandrea and a first and a second. I'm gonna rate this one a 2 out of 10. Okay, that's it. Bye.